While I slept last night, this exact system did 5 things. It researched a topic, it wrote the script I'm reading right now, it generated the person you're looking at, it edited this video, and it scheduled it to publish. I touched nothing. You're not watching a demo of a content machine, you're watching the output of one. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm handing you the full blueprint to build your own. I'm Johnny. I build production AI systems for my own businesses, the kind that run whether I'm awake or not. And because they run unsupervised, I build them to be secured first. An agent with the keys to your channel is a risk most people never think about. I do. That's the part of this nobody else on YouTube is going to show you. Quick disclosure before we go further, and this matters. The person you're watching is a digital avatar of me. My face, my voice generated by AI. I'm telling you that on purpose. Partly because it's the honest thing to do, and partly because YouTube now requires it for synthetic content, including an AI voice narrating a video. Keep that in your back pocket. It becomes one of the most important steps later. So here's the deal. 1 folder, 5 machines chained together. By the end, you'll understand the whole assembly line and how to run it for your business. Let's build.
Hey, I'm Johnny Null. I spent years building businesses the old hard way, managing teams, scaling operations, and doing everything manually. Today, everything I built, from automations and no-code infrastructures to fully AI SaaS products, has AI helping in one way or another. Firstly, let me quickly show you this. In South Africa, we call this a braai. I build with AI tools that, in my opinion, anyone can learn to use. My mission is simple: to help creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners get clarity with AI. Let's build smarter together and enjoy this video.
Let's start with why this even makes sense right now, because 2 years ago it didn't. Here's the core problem every founder runs into. Content compounds. Your time doesn't. You can only sit in front of a camera so many hours a week. But the audience you build keeps paying off long after you film. So the bottleneck was never ideas. It was you, your hours. And the data on consistency is brutal. A study of 52 million posts found something wild. Creators who posted consistently, at 20 plus weeks out of 26, grew engagement around 450% faster. Consistent weekly posters got 5 times the engagement of the stop-start crowd. There's even a penalty for every silent week you take off. Content compounds. Your calendar can't. So why is now the moment? 3 things lined up. First, the money's already moving. AI in content creation was a $21.5 billion market in 2025, projected to hit $77 billion by 2030. The point isn't the exact figure, it's the direction. 85% of marketers are already using AI to make content this year. Second, avatars finally cross the believability line. The newest engines clone your face from a 15-second clip and score the highest realism benchmark ever published, to the point where the smart money investors are literally writing avatars escaped the uncanny valley. Third, and this is the quiet one, MCP. It's the standard that lets an AI agent control real tools. Server downloads went from around 100,000 to over 8 million in 5 months, and OpenAI adopted it too. Translation: your AI can now push buttons in real software, not just talk about it. Cheap tools, believable avatars, agents that control your apps. That's why now. Here's the whole thing on one screen. 1 folder, 5 machines. Trend radar feeds into the script brain, feeds into the avatar layer, feeds into the auto editor, feeds into the publisher. The folder is the assembly line. Every machine reads what the last one wrote and drops off work for the next. No human carrying files between steps. That's the whole trick. The folder is the conveyor belt, and the machines are the workers standing along it. Keep that picture in your head, because we're about to walk down the line, one station at a time. Every machine needs a brain. And you've basically got 2 serious choices. Claude Fable 5 or GPT-5.6. Both work. I'll be straight with you about the trade. For this job, I run Fable 5. And here's why. This is long-running agent work. Controlling tools, holding a whole script in memory, not losing the plot halfway through. Fable 5 is built for exactly that. On the hard agentic benchmarks, it's posting numbers in the 80s, where the competing model sits in the 50s. It also undercuts the top GPT tier by roughly 3 times on price at the frontier for the cheap, high-volume grunt work. You pair it with a lighter model to keep costs down. What does this actually cost you to run monthly? Not much. You're paying per word in and out. And for one channel putting out a few videos a week, you're in nice dinner out territory, not hire an employee territory. That's the unlock. The whole reason the excuse of I can't afford a team is gone. Pick Fable 5 for the reasoning and control. Use the cheap model for volume. Moving on. Machine 1. Where do the topics come from when you're not thinking about it? 3 sources on autopilot. X is your notification board for the entire AI world. The labs and founders drop new models there first, in real time, before anyone writes about it. Your competitors' channels are your validation layer. If 3 of them just covered something, it's proven demand. And the system folds both. Into a daily brief, it writes for you every morning. You wake up, you read one page, you pick. Here's the play I'll come back to at the end. Because the radar is watching launches before they happen. It lets you pre-produce for stuff that hasn't dropped yet. Hold that thought. Machine 2. This is the one that writes what I'm saying right now. It does 3 things in order. It researches with real citations. Every claim gets a source. So you're not publishing confident nonsense. It runs a compliance pass, checking the disclosure rules, and anything you're legally not allowed to say. And it writes in a fixed teleprompter structure, caps headers, pause, and emphasis markers, and locked-in CTA slots. Here's the part people miss. That structure isn't decoration. Structure is a command, because the script is laid out in predictable sections. The next machine, the editor, can read it and know exactly what to do at every timestamp. A messy script can't be automated. A structured one edits itself. The format is what makes the whole thing machine-readable downstream. Machine 3. This is where I get turned into the person you're watching. The script goes into an avatar engine over MCP, and the agent drives it. But here's the money-saving move most people get wrong. You don't render everything on the expensive engine. You split it. Premium engine for the full-screen intro and outro, where realism sells. Cheap engine for the picture-in-picture body, where I'm just a small talking head in the corner, and your outro, render it once, reuse it forever. That credit split is the difference between this being affordable and this being a money pit. Voice cloned from a short sample. So it sounds like me across every video. And remember the disclosure from the top? This is where it gets enforced. YouTube, full enforced synthetic content disclosure this year. And skipping it can trigger a forced synthetic label, strikes, and stripped ad revenue. The machine adds the disclosure automatically. You do not treat this as optional. Machine 4, the one that actually scares people. Because editing feels human. It isn't anymore. The secret is one sentence. The transcript is the edit. Every word I say has a timestamp. So when I cite a source, the editor knows the exact second to drop a screen capture of that source with a cursor, a highlight, a zoom onto the line that matters. When I hit a key point, it drops a slide. Captions burn in. Music ducks under my voice automatically. Cause and effect. Structured script gives you time-stamped transcript. Time-stamped transcript gives the editor a map. The map gives you a cut with receipts on screen. No human dragging clips around a timeline. That's the machine that replaces the 12-hour edit. Machine 5, the last station. Same run that wrote the script. Writes the title, the description, and the tags. All from the actual content, not guessed. It sets chapters, it schedules the publish time, and it makes sure the video clears the 8-minute floor, because mid-roll ads only run on videos 8 minutes or longer. That's why I write every script with margin past 8 minutes. Miss it, and you've built a whole machine that can't earn. It even drops the pinned comment. Then it publishes while you sleep. Now let me save you the pain, because I've hit every one of these. Trap 1, robotic pacing. If you don't put real pause and emphasis markers in the script, the avatar reads like a hostage. The markers are what make it sound human. Trap 2, skipping the AI disclosure. I know I've said it twice. That's because it's the one that gets your channel labeled, striked, or demonetized, non-negotiable. Trap 3, letting videos run short. Under 8 minutes, no mid-roll, no ad money. Write with margin. Trap 4, publishing without watching it once. Autopilot doesn't mean blindfolded. The newest avatars are incredible, but under certain lighting, the eyes can still go slightly glassy. One QC watch catches it. 90 seconds of your time protects the whole thing. And trap 5, the big one. Most people build this thing wide open. An agent with your publishing keys, your accounts, your credentials, running unsupervised all night. Think about the chain. Broad permissions, plus an autonomous agent, plus no oversight, equals something running with the keys to your channel while you're asleep, doing things you never audited. This is the MIT finding in disguise. 95% of company AI projects fail, and it's almost never the model. It's the integration and the guardrails. The teams that win treat it like plumbing they secure, not magic they trust. Build it locked down first. That's the part I obsess over. And it's the reason my system runs all night without burning anything down. Quick pause. Everything I just showed you is the what, the 5 machines, the map, the logic. If you want the how, that lives inside the vault. I hand you the actual system. Cloned, wired, the folder structure ready to go. You're not rebuilding this from a YouTube video. You copy it into your own setup in an afternoon, and it runs tomorrow morning. Links below. Back to the build. Here's the move that makes this unfair. The anticipation play. Because your trend radar is watching for launches before they drop. You can pre-produce. When a big model is rumored, you build the video in advance. Script, avatar, edit, all done. And you publish the moment it lands. Sometimes hours before your competitors even know. The data backs this. The search spike happens right at launch. And whoever's already there catches the wave. Everyone else is still setting up a tripod while your video is already ranking. You're not chasing the trend, you're waiting at the finish line for it. So that's the machine. Trend radar, script brain, avatar layer, auto editor, publisher, 1 folder, 5 machines running while you sleep. But here's the real takeaway. Anyone can chain 5 tools together. The difference, the thing that separates this from every generic autopilot tutorial, is running it unsupervised all night without it burning your channel down. That's the part I obsess over. And that's the part that's actually hard. And you don't have to take my word that it works. You just watched it work. This entire video, the research, the script, the face, the edit, is the receipt. If you want the folder, the wiring, the whole thing ready to copy, it's in the vault. Subscribe so the next build lands in your feed, and drop a comment telling me what you'd point this machine at first. I read them. Well, my system flags them, and then I read them. See you in the next build.